was the mood like when they were coming off? Were they particularly happy with their evening's work?
Oh, they were absolutely buoyant coming off the pitch there. Yaya was in a brilliant mood. Like, yeah, he said, oh, I like your shirt. I was like, oh, thanks. He was just in a great mood. And everyone that was coming off, all the players that were coming off were in a great mood. Yeah, it was really nice to see. And I mean, every right to be in such a good mood. What a fantastic game. What a way to start the season. Like, literally, you couldn't have written it any better. It was, I guess the only thing I would have liked to have made it that bit better was that Dzeko got a goal to pay off for all his hard work. But really happy. What a great, perfect way to start the season. I don't want to look at the league yet, but if you might as well start on the top.
Yeah, you don't want to ever move from that position if all things go well, no doubt. And of course, Chelsea will play on Wednesday night against Aston Villa, and then Chelsea and United play each other this time next week. So actually, there's quite a wonderful opportunity to steal a march. But you're right, let's not talk about the league table.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yes, a little bit premature. Final thought or two from these guys. What we're going to do is play that ridiculous game where we look ahead 37 games after one. Danny, who do you think has made the biggest statement this first Premier League weekend?
I'm going to go with Manuel Pellegrini, Hugh.
I was asking about a team, but you've avoided it nicely.
Well, I think there was some great performances. I actually think Edin Dzeko, I think you'd have to say he was man of the match today. He worked his socks off. He had a tough season last season. It was obvious that he wasn't really gelling with Mancini. I think if Mancini would have stayed, I think Edin Dzeko would have gone. I think he's had a new lease of life. He's a new person. His body language on the pitch was amazing. His work rate was amazing. So I think he's benefited most from Manuel Pellegrini, and I think he benefited the team really well tonight.
And Natalie, if he picks a manager, which is a very clever thing to do because it means that you'll have to pick a team, bearing in mind that, Manchester United won 4-1 away, that was a good result, and Chelsea, apparently, I didn't see it, but purred for the first 25, 30 minutes of yesterday's win over Hull and looked very comfortable. How do you think that fits in with how the first weekend has gone?
Yeah, Chelsea purred for the first 25, 30 minutes. I watched the game, and I don't think Hull particularly looked out of their depth for the rest of the game. So well done, Chelsea, 20 minutes. United, RVP was clinical, and Welbeck doubled his score from last season in one game. So their strikers were clinical, but I didn't think the rest of the team was particularly devastating, so I'm not worried about that either. I think we're the only ones that have come out this weekend with a strong message of, we are here to do the business every game. We've bought well, we've bought cleverly, we've kept our heads down, we've not got involved in any nonsense this summer. They can keep going with their audacious mad bids. Arsenal can carry on with their 11 players, 2 goalkeepers, nobody else is fit, and we'll just keep carrying on, destroying teams 4-0, and happy days.
Hugh, you knew what was coming when you asked that question, didn't you? She has that rant every time. Brilliant.